Hey everybody, it's Jody Adams here with another bar workout for you. This one's gonna be just under 45 minutes and we are gonna focus on your arms and your core. So we will work into the lower body a little bit, but I want you to, through the entire class, connect your mind with the body parts that we are really going to target, and that is your arms and your core. So I will say it 1,000,001 times for you guys to remind you, but I want you guys to just be in tune. All you need today for this class is a mat, a chair or sturdy surface, or your wall. And then for weights, two options. One, heavier weight. So I'm going to use a 4-pound weight. We're going to do that for some single arm work. If you don't have a 4 or 5-pound weight, you can double up your light weights and just use them like that. Or you can always just use a lightweight. And then we'll use a set of lighter weights, 1, 2, or 3-pound weights at the end of the class. So that's all you need today, and a smile and an exciting mindset ready to get to work. So I will go ahead and press play on our music. We are going to start in the middle of our mats, just with yourself. And alrighty. So I want you guys to ground through your feet. Your hip distance parallel. Tummy's in nice and tight. Shoulders are down in those pockets. Hands are going to be right on your thighs. You're just going to reach right and left. Right and left. So if I show you from the side, you're going to see I'm just going straight down. I'm not hinging forward. I'm not leaning back. I'm reaching side and side. Side and side. Reach. Reach. Just warming up the body right here. 8 more. 7. So I don't care if you just reach right here and this is how far you go. Don't pop those hips. All right, hold it tall. Reach across. Reach. Reach. So you're keeping that torso nice and square, just twisting slightly, reaching on a diagonal. Pressing that palm like it's going through thick air. Press and press. 8. Up in a wide V and lift those knees. Here we go. It's right and left and right and left. So your knees, your feet are out a little further from underneath their knees. So I don't want you curling that foot like this. I want you lifting and lifting. Up, up. Point that toe. Belly button's in. Nice and tight. Building into some cardio here. Pull those elbows down and down and down and down. This is all standing ab work right here. 8 more. Final 4. You're going to put those arms back up into a V. Keep those knees up, up. So we're going to switch these knees to a kick. Straight out. You're just going to swipe through the air. So I don't want you to start with the knee and then kick out. I want you to lift right from the ground. I'll show you from the front. Up and up, up and up. So I'm not kicking like this. I'm lifting the straight leg. Lift. Heart rate should be up. All right, add that reach with the hand. Opposite, opposite. If the kick is too much, work with the knee still. So a slight little torso twist. 8 more. 7. 6. 5. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more, and 1. Woo, shake it out. You guys should feel a little warm. One hand's taking your heavier weight. So I've got a 4-pound weight here. I'm gonna ground distance. Shoulders are down and in my pockets. Tummy's in nice and tight. You're just gonna hammer curl. Up. So, because we're working with light weights, you need to be conscious to keep that arm glued right into your rib cage. I like to keep my elbow right there at the front of the bottom part of the rib cage because you don't want to swing. You lose the work if you do that. Light weights, higher reps. That other hand, my left hand, for me, it's going to stay glued right to that thigh because you're going to add on, and after each curl, as your arm goes down, you're going to lean back over to the side like we were in the beginning of the class. So curl and reach, curl and reach. It's a little faster. Go at your tempo or keep with the beat of the music. Do not let those shoulders ride up. Don't round the shoulders. You're just right up. Working into those waistlines and into those biceps. Up and over. Up and over. I like to keep my fingertips right there so I know I'm staying right on the side of the leg, not going to the front. Up and over. Up and over. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Another familiar move. Here we go. It's press and pull. Press and pull. So imagine this arm is sliding along a ledge or a countertop. So we're not trying to push it down. We're not pushing it up into the air. You're leaving it right there on the same plane, pressing. Now I'm also not twisting all the way over to the side. I'm keeping my torso nice and tight and straight. Core is engaged. Press. 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 4 more times. 4, 3, 2. All right, arm goes up, and down. Lift. You guys should be feeling that shoulder and that whole bicep outside of the arm there. 4, 3. Back to that reach. Reaching. 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 I don't care how far that arm goes over the head, just as long as you're giving yourself a little tiny bend over to that side. Don't hold your breath. 4, 3. Quick transition to the other side. Here we go. Curl. So you guys should feel that arm should be jello-y. Jello-y. Squeeze through that bicep. Curl. Curl. So this is like your active recovery. Bring yourself back down. Nice breaths. Think about the body parts you're working into. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. All right, curl and bend. It's curl and bend, curl and bend. So again, I'm not popping my hip. I'm bending right at the ribs, moving through the spine, not the lower body. Curl, curl. So I don't care how far that bend is, as long as you get a little something working into both sides of that waist. Up and over, up and over, up and over. Final 4. And then you're going to bring that elbow up. 2, 1. Stand it tall and pull and press. Pull and press. Pull, press. Pull, press. So if you're near a window, a mirror, look at yourself. Make sure you're not moving super erratic and big. It's nice and controlled. Pull and press. Pull and press. 8 more. 7, 6. Ground through your feet. 5, Press down and reach. Down, reach. My microphone. You're going to come to the back of your mat. Nice deep breath. Fold forward. Walk yourself out to high plank and drop down to those forearms. Holding it right here. That tummy's in nice and tight. So even if you drop to your knees, that torso stays still. Roll it. Toes, press heels. So it's like you're doing a little saw forward and back. Toes and heels. 4, 3, 2, hold it center. Dip right hip, left hip. Even if you're on your knees, you're dipping, dipping. Thinking about that waistline. Dip, dip. So from the front, you see, you do not have to touch that floor mat. Twist, 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 twist. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it center, 4, 8. Anybody roller skate to this song when they were growing up? 4, 3, 2, drop those knees, push back into child's pose. Push those hands into that floor, roll back onto your toes, straighten those legs, and roll yourself all the way back up. All right, back to standing. You're gonna go into a nice wide V. Heels towards each other, toes out. Starting with those hands and those hips, you're gonna slide down your imaginary wall. Those knees track out over those toes. You're pressing those knees back so you feel the engagement in the inner thighs. No arch in your back. Back and tailbone on that wall. Hands up behind your head. You're just gonna reach to the right and bring it center. Reach to the left and bring it center. Reach and up. Reach and up. 2 more times like this. You can stay at this pace always. And if you need to rest those lower bodies, you can straighten those legs. All right, take it to tempo. Reach, 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 reach. So from the side, you see, I'm not reaching forward. I'm reaching. I don't care how far down that arm goes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3 more, tummies in, 2, hold it on the right, pulse it down, down. So again, I'm not leaning forward, I am just pinching rib cage to hip bone. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3 more, 2, 1, bring it center, reach it left, lift it center, reach it right, lift it center. So we were doing some intense cardio and strength right there. If you need to bring those legs straight really quick, you can. Reach it left, bring it center. You're bringing that heart rate back down. Before we go back up, reach and center, reach and center. 2 more times each way, reach and center, reach it over, bring it center. 1 more time each way, reach, bring it center, reach it over, bring it center. Here we go. It's left, right, left, right, left, Hold it, left, and pulse it. Over, over. Tummy's in, nice and tight. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back up. We're coming back down into that plank. One more time. I'm going to show you guys from the front and from the side. So start at the back of your mat. You guys should feel that whole waistline right now, right? All right. Nice deep breath. Exhale. Roll forward. Walk yourself out to your high plank and bring yourself back down to that forearm. I'm going to press my hands into the mat. You can always sit right here on those knees. That tummy's pulled in nice and tight. Everything's engaged. You guys are working super hard. I don't want you to round those, I don't want you to round the shoulders or drop that chest. You've got a nice, neutral, long spine. That core's in nice and tight. You're gonna think about the triceps. It's gonna kind of be the tricep that stays on the ground. So I'm gonna press into my right hand. I'm gonna press up and down, lift and lower. Still working to keep my hips square. So from the front, up and down. 4, 3, 2, switch to the left. Straighten and bend, straighten and bend. 4, 3, 2, all right, 4 on the right, it's 4. You can be on those knees. 2, 1, 4 on the left, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it. Hold it, hold it. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those knees, push back into child's pose. Take that quick stretch. Push back onto those toes and stand yourself up. Once again, grab a drink if you need to. All right, guys. So we're going to bring the lower body into this a little bit. Options are one light weight, your heavy weight, or no weight. And you may start in one spot and then switch it out, and that's okay. All right? So I'm going to have my left hip to the bar. My left hand's going to be my support. I'm going to be working into my right leg, right side of the body, and right arm. That's going to be my movers. So I want your arm, whether you're holding a weight or not, right up next to your ear. Soft bend in that standing leg. Point that outside toe, and you're going to lift that leg up and down. Lift and lower. So right now, I'm not laying on the floor. I want to keep all that work in the side of the body that's facing the center of the room. All right, you can bring that arm down to meet that leg. Belly's in. 4 more. Final 2. And hold that leg up. Arms stay still and pulse that leg. So even if you need to lower that foot, you want to think about having a little pinch. I want you to lean slightly if that leg goes lower, but I don't want you to reach all the way down. You can just lean slightly, pinching rib cage to shoulder, rib cage to hip bone. All right? Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Don't drop that leg. I want you to reach with those fingertips. So even if that leg is right there on the floor, now you're reaching down towards those toes. With that hand, reach, reach. So it's like standing oblique work right here. You're gonna feel the pinch all the way here through the mid, probably outer thigh right there. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, knee to knee. All right, I'm gonna let go of my weight. I'm gonna show you guys. So from the front, right now my knees are together. From the side, you see I've got a nice 90-degree angle. If you're worried you're gonna lose your angle and lose the contraction through the glute and the hamstring, you can stick that weight right there behind that knee. All right? So I'm gonna hinge my body forward slightly. Tummy's in nice and tight. I'm gonna lift out to the side, lift. Now you see I'm not opening my hip. It's up and down, up and down. I'm squeezing right here. So from the side, it's up, up. You guys should feel this, all that side of the body. Tummy's in tight, nice long spine. Hold that leg up and pulse it. So again, I'm not hinging forward. If it helps you to stay square on your supportive surface, you're lifting that leg to its highest point and then you're pulsing from there. So your pulse is microscopic. You barely see it. Up, up, up. You're just squeezing and squeezing and squeezing and squeezing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1, release. Shake that out. I'm gonna grab my other bar.
How about live with my bitches, #live. I only have 10 likes to last 5 minutes.
All right, set yourself up. Other side. Opposite legs out. Opposite arms holding that weight or not. And just lift it. Point that toe, soften through that standing leg. Pull that tummy in nice and tight. Only the leg. Up and down. Lift. 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 Down 2 more, and you're going to add that arm.
Yeah, the one next to the
Here we
girl with
go.
shoes on.
It's reach.
That's so ratchet. That girl is such a fake model. She definitely bought all her Instagram followers. Who goes out on Mondays? Okay, let's go.
So from the side, you see I'm going straight out. I'm not going in front.
Oh wait, never mind.
I'm not going behind.
Let's go down.
It's
There's no
lifting.
clock at this table. Is
And
no one else
lifting.
here? Oh my god, Jason just texted me. Should I go home with him? I guess it's
Tummy's
okay.
in. 8, 7, 6. Give yourself a woo-woo. 4, 3, 2. Legs gonna stay up in tiny pulses. Up, up. So if you need to drop that leg a little bit, bring that arm. You want to try and work to have that leg and arm parallel. So if it's up here, it's parallel. If you have to drop that leg, drop that arm slightly so you're pinching into that waistline, but not completely leaning over like we were doing at the beginning of class here. Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more. My leg is on fire. 2, and hold the leg. Crunch over, 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 over. Point that toe, lengthen that leg. Reach, reach. So even if that toe is down on the floor, you're reaching and reaching and reaching and reaching. Reach, reach. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release and bend that knee. Knees together. Hinge forward. Nice flat back. And lift and lower and lift and lower. Up and up. Lift and lift. Eight, 7. So you see I'm not opening up. I would rather have that leg only lift halfway up. 3, 2, 1. Hold it to your highest point and tiny pulses up. Up, up, up. So it's all that pinch right here. 8, 7, 6, 5. You can do it. 3, 2. I want you to give me 8 more. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. All right, guys. I want you to take a nice quick stretch. So hold on to your supportive surface. Figure 4, 1 foot on opposite knee, and sit down into that. Feel how good that feels. Let that knee flail out to the side. You can rock those hips side to side, and then you're gonna switch it out. Whew. This is my tighter side right here for sure. All right, we're gonna bring ourselves down to the mat with your light set of hand weights or no weights. All right? You guys doing good? Almost done. All right. So, before we work in with our weights, I wanna show you guys all your options. So, right now, you're sitting tall. I've got my legs bent and right in front of me. So, if I was gonna scoot my belly, I'm holding behind my knees, and as I lean back, I round my back and scoot my belly. All right? So, this is where you wanna feel. It's like someone scooping out ice cream from your belly. You feel, but your shoulders stay down, so we're not rounding our whole body. All right? Now, options for support. If we were in class, I would tell you, you could stick one of those stability balls right there behind your back to support you. You can roll up a thicker towel and put that right back there. You can roll up a side pillow from your sofa and you can put that right back there if you need it, okay? So, keep those abs engaged. You don't want to lose it and go down, but you're going to be working into the abs. All right. I don't have my weights with me. I'm going to use no weights. So you're going to sit tall. Squeeze, press those feet in. If it's comfortable to keep them long, you can always lengthen them. Nice long spine. Scoop that belly as you lean back. Roll those shoulders. You're going to lift those arms. Up and down. Up and down. Lift. Lift. Let me show you from the front. My bar is going to be in my way. Lift, lower. I'll go this way, I don't like that. Up and down. Eight more. 7, 6, 5. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more, hold those arms up. Tiny pulses, up, 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 up. So right now you're feeling from your shoulders really down through the biceps, okay? So keep those shoulders in those pockets. Keep those cores engaged, nice and tight. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully place those hands and roll yourself back down onto the mat. All right, arms with weights come to goalpost. Press that back into the mat. Glue those legs together like they're one and bring them up to tabletop. Now you know we don't bring our knees over our belly buttons. You keep them in line with the hip bone or out a little further. But I don't want an arch to come in your back. No space, right? You're holding onto that $1 million check with your back. Those legs are engaged, that core is engaged, just sitting right here, all right? You're gonna press those arms up and down, up and down. Press, 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 press. So working into that chest, think inside of the elbow, across the chest, to the other inside of the opposite elbow. Press and pull. Press and pull. That back is pressed into that mat. If you need to drop those legs, you still press that back into that mat. Up, down, up, down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tiny pulses up. Up, 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 up. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Nice, tight, contracted arms. Back is pressed into that mat. That core is nice and tight. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Put those weights down. Hug those knees in. We got something else. Roll yourself up. All right, this is gonna be a little different. Instead of rounding our backs this time, so we're gonna start without our weights. Shoulders down, nice long spine. You're just gonna hinge back, all right? So that back will stay straight. So it's gonna go from here, hinging back. I don't want you to scoot. I want you to keep it nice and long, all right? So grab your weights, still holding palms up to the ceiling. I'm gonna start with my left leg when I show you, so I'm gonna, hopefully you guys will be able to see this. Good, I may have to shift front. All right, hinge that body back, lift that right leg, lift those arms. So right leg and left arm are gonna squeeze into each other, so you're gonna squeeze in. It's tiny, think inner thigh, abs, and you're contracting and holding through that arm. Straight. Squeeze it in. Eight more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, place that foot back down onto the floor. Lift that left knee, right arm. Here we go. Squeeze in. It's tiny. You're moving maybe an inch or 2 total. That's it. If you need to sit up a little taller, you can do that. Even hinging back a couple of inches, you engage that core. All right? Further is just a little bit more strength. If you're not there right now, that's okay. Lift yourself up. But don't you quit. I'm still squeezing through my bicep even though I have no weights in my hand. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it down. Last working song here. All right, you can keep your weights or not. I'm just gonna grab a hold of my one weight I have with me and hold it on both ends. I want you to take those feet up to the ceiling. I have glued my legs together. Yep, you see it. My back is pressed into the mat. Arms and legs are gonna move in opposition. Down, 2, 3, back stays pressed on that mat, and lift. 2, 3, 4, and lower. 2, 3, and 4, lifted. 2, 3, 4, lower, down. 2, 3, 4, and lift. 2, 3, 4, lower, down. And breathe. Those legs should be shaking down. 2, 3, 4, lift it up. 2, 3, 4, lower, down. 2, 3, 4, press that back into that mat. down. 2, 3, 4, lift it up. 2, 3, hold it here. I'm gonna drop my weight because I only have one. I'm gonna reach across, alternating. Reach and reach. Reach and reach. So I'm rolling shoulder blade to shoulder blade. Thinking about that waistline, thinking about those obliques. Keeping my legs nice and long, straight up to that ceiling. If it's too much, drop them and reach, and reach. Reach, 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 reach. 8 more. 4, 3. You're gonna finish out with tiny pulses up to the center. Pulse up. If you need to put your hands behind your head, those abs are nice and tight and contracted. They may be quivering. 8 more. 7, 6. Woo, my toe got cramped. 4, 3, 2, hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Extend those legs nice and long. I just want you to relax those legs, relax that upper body. Those hands can kind of just draw out to the side. Feet can open out. Take some nice deep breaths in through your nose and exhaling out through your mouth. A couple more like that. Nice deep breath. This may be your most relaxing moment of your day. One more nice deep breath. All right, guys, I want you to draw both those knees into your chest. Open those knees out to the side while you slightly tug on them up towards the armpit, getting a nice stretch into the inner thighs. And bring those knees together. Deep breath last time. Pull them out to the side and up towards the armpit. And bring them back in. I just want you to rock side to side, massaging that spine. I want you to extend that left leg nice and long, and right toes go up towards the ceiling. I want you to grab it on the hamstring or the calf of that right leg and draw it towards your chest. If you want to, or you can, you're gonna lift that upper body towards that knee, get a little deeper into that stretch. Lower that upper body, bend that knee, draw that right knee over to the left side, keeping both those shoulder blades on that mat, but just getting a nice stretch there in the outer thigh, outer glute. And bring that knee back into center, hug it in tight one more time. And extend that leg nice and long. Draw that left knee in and extend those toes to the ceiling. Grab that hamstring or calf and draw that leg towards your chest. So you're working to keep that leg straight. All right, so that may mean that you can't tug on it that hard, and that's okay. I'd rather have you just work on getting a nice stretch. If you need to micro bend, you can, but I don't want you to have a bent knee. Lift that upper body towards that knee if you are able or would like. And now drop that upper body. Bend that knee and drive it over to the right side, twisting into it, leaving both those shoulder blades on that mat. And carefully bring that knee back into center. Draw that right knee in, hands behind the knees, and rock yourself up to seated. Extend those legs long in front of you. Nice deep breath. And flat back forward. Reaching beyond those toes, but keeping that back nice and flat. And now you can round into it, reaching for the shins, ankles, or bottoms of those feet, dropping that nose down towards those knees. Pull that belly button in nice and tight and slowly roll yourself back up to center, tucking that chin, rolling those shoulders as your head lifts. Draw those feet together. Knees are out to the side, and I want you to press those knees down towards the floor. And release. And do that one more time. Press them down towards the floor. Keep a nice long spine, sitting up nice and tall, working on great posture. And relax. Bend those knees in front of you and roll forward onto those toes. Those hands or fingertips are going to stay on the floor mat in front of you, and you're going to shoot those hips up, straightening those legs. Your feet are hip distance parallel. Dropping that chest towards your knees, trying to fold that body in half. If you can walk those feet into your hands into your feet, I want you to do that. Just get a little deeper in that stretch. All right, pull that belly button all the way like it's touching the spine, and as slowly as you can, I want you to roll yourself up to standing. Tuck that chin. Head's the last thing to come up. Nice deep breath. And exhale. And thank you guys so much for being with me, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Find me on Facebook or Instagram and let me know what you're thinking about these videos. I love to get feedback or suggestions about what you'd like to see in class.